EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the Ocean Course at Kiowa Island, we bring you first-round coverage of the Carolina Open. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. Scotland's Russell Knox, he is the leader. He's at 200 par here to start the tournament. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. Frank, this tournament here at Kiowa, a special one, no question in its own right. It's so beautiful here, and there's a lot at stake. But for a young golfer, just curious, how do you keep the focus on the here and now, knowing full well that next week is the Masters?
That's the magic question, Rich, and I think that's really the definer of the best in the game, and he also reigns. I would put it down to an old cliche, tomorrow never comes. Right? We always live in today. And if you have to resist looking forward, we know a huge event is going to be the following week. But really, as an athlete, you have to get better day by day. So the goal today is to be a better player today than what you were yesterday. Tomorrow, which I know I just said never comes, you've got to do the same thing again.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay III.
Coming at it from 116, pin sitting in the back left portion of the green.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band. Inexcusable.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Nope. From about 8 feet. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first, and she'll remain at even par. Oh, no. All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. And that's going to move him back down to even par. Frank, looking out onto that marsh, no doubt there are alligators roaming around. So it's a good time to remind our players that this is where they decide how much of that marsh they want to bite off with the tee shot here.
Yeah, I don't really advise biting too much off, Rich. This is almost an S-shaped par 5. I mean, there's a long run up down that right side. So basically anything in a straight line, a good tee shot, still going to be able to reach.
Good solid tee shot there, coming off the bogey at the first. This is in the fairway at number 2. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second 2 to par 5. So that may be not his best of chips, but he'll have that for his par.
You'd expect that to be a little closer from where he was, and that is far from a gimme.
Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Frank, why would the architect Pete Dye say this was one of the most unusual holes on the entire course?
Well, it's the shortest for a start, and just that green complex, Rich, the fact that it just falls away rapidly on all 4 sides of this green. That's what the architect wanted, and that's what the architect got. It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
No fairway here. This one in that rough. So from off the fairway, his second now at 3.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, you really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Now this for birdie.
And not much up or downhill here, so speed not a consideration. All that needs to be looked at is the movement from left to right.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Nicely done, and things looking good early. That's birdies at 2 and 3. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third, and he'll stay at 2 under. This is a tough hole, the fourth at 484 yards, a par 4, and it's pure Kiowa. In fact, this is the hardest hole on this front side. you have to deal with the marsh off the tee yet again. The real challenge here, the winds. They can be blustery, and they can make this hole a bear. Trying to curl this one back toward the fairway. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. This one working up the right side. Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
This will pick up pace as it goes down this slope, but more importantly, it's going to work its way from left to right.
Some kind of putt. Perfect speed, perfect line. It's in for a birdie. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain right where he is. One last look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our featured golfer down, but not out after day 1.
Yeah, they might have to take the standing 8, though, or hit the reset button. This can easily go the wrong way very quickly tomorrow.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Ocean Course at Kiowa Island, it's live second-round coverage of the Carolina Open. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Your leader is Wake Forest's Will Zalatoris. He shows the way at 7 under. So out to the action we go as we catch up with our golfer on the tee at the par 4 13th. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. that is right, and that may be gone. Nope, that just did not look right from the start, and that ball is into the hazard. Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par. Oh, is that any good? Perfect.
That was tracking pretty well, too. That could have gone in for the same price.
Nicely judged, though it's 4-5 here at the par 3. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And she'll remain at 1 under par. Par 3 14th here at the Ocean Course. Just gorgeous, but it is treacherous. You're exposed to the wind up there on the green, and you might need to hit, I don't know about lumber, but low iron at a minimum, Frank. This is a great hole.
It certainly is. It can play as long as 240 yards, but it's one of those holes, too. If you were aware of the fact that most of the field's going to play it in 3.5 or 4 shots, you would take 3 every single day. Well, I'm going to tell you now, that's exactly what they do in this hole. Don't try and make it 2. Take a 3. You will gain on the field. Listening?
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Okay, that one's dancing. Frank, how hard is the up and down from this spot?
Rich, the numbers don't lie. The best players in the world barely get it up and down 50% of the time from here. So that's the odds. Don't think they're stacked in your favor.
Just gonna sneak on by. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Okay, that'll mitigate things a little. It is still a double bogey, though, here at the par 3. And that's going to drop her down to 1 over. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. That's going to be good enough to keep him just inside the cut line here in round 2. The 15th is a par 4 at 466 yards. The landing area is a little more benign than some of the other par 4s on the course, but missing left up near the green is where the score could really start to add up. She's starting this one toward the right.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
How good are these players? It lands it on the putting surface from a million miles away and still manages to hold the green. Lot of green to travel here, but this is for birdie. That's all he wanted to do there.
Yeah, it's touch. And when you think from that distance, chances of making are almost none. So to guarantee a 2-putt, well done.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And she'll stay at 1 over. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay at 1 over. Final par 5 of the day here at the Ocean Course is the 16th. Frank, this was a pivotal hole down the stretch at the 2021 PGA Championship.
It certainly was reachable in the right conditions, but you look at that fairway, even though it's wide, it's split in 2 sections. The right side is the flat side and the top side. The left side of this fairway, it all runs down to the hill. You've got to be a little lucky, but good looking hole. That green sitting up on the top of the hill as well with huge sandy area on the left. So if anything, just respect the right side when you're coming into this par 5 green. But remember, you are playing a great par 5.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5.
so close to being good, that second shot. Now, the tricky bunker shot.
Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's two good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. A little short. That'll happen coming through the thicker stuff until you reach the green. But pretty good, all things considered. Oh, needed just a little bit of a turn. But that will somehow stay right on the edge. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And that's going to get her back to level par for the tournament. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay at even par. Now to one of the most famous holes in recent major championship golf, the 17th, the par 3. Frank, I don't want to plant seeds in doubt. But when I stare at this hole with the water, I'm thinking about disaster and calamity. It's all right there, isn't it?
It's all happened here, Rich. This hole has a memory. The first time we ever saw it on TV was in the 1991 Ryder Cup. And it was the deciding hole. So many of the best players in the world actually found water. For example, even just this finish. Remember Colin Montgomery playing Mark Calcavecchia? Colin Montgomery finished bogey, bogey, double bogey, bogey, and won all 4 holes. But this one, you just try and survive.
Okay, center of the green. Good shot. That is started right, and that is trouble. Now, that needed much more behind it than it got, and it comes up well short and into the hazard protecting the front of this par 3. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, this one's straight down the hill. Just really needs a tickle to set it on its way, and it will pick up speed as it gathers down that slope.
pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And she's going to move into red figures at 1 under par. Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3. And he'll drop back now to 1 under par. Well, you know you're playing a great hole when Pete Dye, one of the greatest architects of all time, the man who dreamed up this magnificent ocean course here at Kiowa Island, when Pete Dye said, this is his favorite hole. Enjoy it. Oh no, lost that one dead right. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. Second shot now at the home hole. Ball is in the rough, but has a chance to get this within birdie range with a good shot.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
He has a 12-footer here. Nope. Okay, a good putt, able to save par here at 18. And that will finish off our round of golf. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he'll fall back to 1 under par. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner for EA Sports. Thanks for joining us. EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the ocean course at Kiowa Island Golf Resort, live third-round coverage of the Carolina Open. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader is the former Georgia Bulldog, Keith Mitchell. He's at 11 under. So let's get out and join the fray as we pick things up on the tee at the par 5 11th. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now. Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at par 5.
Not an ideal result there. Hoping to maybe get this close. It is on the green, but not where you want to be. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
This will be a 14-foot putt here. Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. And she'll move 4 under par. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he'll remain at 4 under.
More fun now from Pete Dye here at the par 4 12. This is the widest fairway on the golf course, but then it is one of the narrowest approaches.
Yeah, it's also the start of 2 very important par 4s here at Kiawah Ridge, because the drive here and 13 has to be spot on. This one has bunkers, but both second shots will have water in play.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
I like the looks of this one.
Oh, I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, Rich, this putt's got to be started out to the right-hand side. It will break back to the left, and you've got to be wary of that slope.
Pretty good effort right there.
Just a tap in.
9 feet left here for birdie. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. And she'll move now to 5 under par. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay at 5 under. The 13th is a tough one. No two ways about it. Par 4 at 497 yards. And that lagoon that came into play near the green on 12, well, it's now a canal that borders the entire length of this 13th. The left side, no bargain either, with 4 deep pot bunkers greeting those who play a little too conservatively. Uh-oh. Oh, and a very rare mistake in what has been a terrific round to this point, as that is going to be into the water. That's going to be up the left-hand side. While sitting on an upslope here, you've got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that line. Good, clean contact and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up. Oh, boy, that would have been one heck of a par. That nearly went down, but it'll slide just by. A birdie opportunity here at 13.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Good putt there. It's a bogey 5 here at the par 4. And she'll fall to 4 under par. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay right where he is.
Par 3 14th hole, and this one is a stunner, isn't it?
It looks good, but it's not much fun to play. When you look down there, you might as well be hitting on the top of a pyramid. And look at the way it falls off, down to that sandy area on the left, a good 10 feet below. If you finish up short, it's going to roll the way back to the tee box that way. Good 10 feet short. If you miss it on the right, well, that's about 10 feet below the level of the putting surface. I'm not even going to talk about the back of the green. Please, please, hit the green.
That winds up way left. That's going to leave a very awkward distance to somehow try to save par.
Oh, I mean, the game's hard enough as it is.
That will be a 3 over on the scorecard for this hole. Time to pick up and move on.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap in is now going to be a grind.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And she'll remain at 4 under par. On to the 15th, a par 4 at 466 yards. Plenty of room in the fairway off the tee, making this definitely a second shot hole. Because trust me, you do not want to miss left and find yourself in a waste area that you need a ladder to get in and out of. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. That will do just fine. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. So this, Iona, her second from the fairway.
We've got 137 left to the flag. Pin in the back right portion of this green.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
An outside look here for birdie. Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. 12 feet still to go. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Okay, that one in for par. And her score's going to stay right where it is. That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll remain right where he is. So for our featured golfers, some good playing and some favorable scoring conditions here on this Saturday. But they'll look up at that leaderboard and see they're still well back.
But I think the goal...
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Kiowa Island, just outside of Charleston, South Carolina, live final round coverage of the Carolina Open. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Our leader is the former Georgia Bulldog, Keith Mitchell. He's currently at 13 under. So let's get out to the course, already deep into the round as we head to the tee on the par 4 15th. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Second shot, good look at the green.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
I think that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, and it would be easy to leave this one short because we're going back up that hill with just the slightest bit of movement from left to right.
Yeah, well done. That's in for par. And she's going to stay at 6 under par. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he'll remain at 6 under par. Normally you look at par 5s as definite scoring holes. You may want to think twice about that here at the 16th. It can oftentimes play longer than it's listed, 581 yards. The defining feature is the incredibly deep bunker left of the green. Anything down there is a bogey or worse waiting to happen. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Third shot coming up now from the bunker. Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff. Well, this one out of the bunker, that is a positive development, but not on the green. It's in the short grass. I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. And he's going to fall to 6 under par. You think TPC Sawgrass has Pete Dye's most diabolical par 3 17th? This one is a close second at 223 yards. It is a full carryover water to a green that slopes left to right towards the water. If you try to play it safe and go left, 2 deep bunkers are there to make life difficult. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. A look here for birdie at 17.
Yeah, it's an easy one to underread. There's going to be a lot of break in this from left to right as it gets nearer the hole.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And her score's going to stay right where it is. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is.
Time to get it to the house. Here we are at the par 4 18. Look, championship level golf. Frank, you know this. You contended at the majors. You want a hard-earned par on that final hole. This is every bit of it.
And more, that's for sure, too. When you stand on this tee, it's over 500 yards long as par 4. And to remember the rest of the golf course, you are finishing a round on the longest championship golf course in the history of the game.
So job one is completed and done well. That was a good drive, but Frank, there is a lot of work ahead here on this second shot.
Exactly right, Rich. After that tee shot, then you look at the second shot, what's up ahead, which is going to be another long approach shot to a green that, once again, does not sit straight in front of you. So you have to aim a little down that left side, just favor left of middle, and stripe it. Good pass at that. Hit it right out of the middle of the bat. Tremendous shot.
This from about 10 feet. Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that won't help the cause one bit. Okay, so a lost opportunity there, a three-putt par at the last. And that will write an end to the round here today. Frank, they gave us a great show today.
No, they certainly did. Course played well. You got what you deserved out there.
Some outstanding performances. And for our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner, saying so long for now.